can't eat my phone. That's impossible. I mean, you can eat it, but it won't taste very good.
That'll be the intro. This episode, I guess.
Yeah, I know. I know. All right. I'm ready. Are you ready, Jake?
Yep.
But it's Connor.
No, because he just said he's too fucking busy.
Okay, who cares? Let's fucking do it. I forgot how episode 2 starts.
Hello and welcome to Derp Derp and Friends Reviews. I'm
Yeah.
Derp Derp.
I'm Ski Nerd.
Today we're reviewing The Boys Season 4, Episode 2.
Right? Alright, this episode was better than this episode 1. Like, hands down, it's like classic Boys, or The Boys.
Starts off with some laughs, has some WTF moments.
Yeah, which I can't remember because it was at the beginning of the episode as opposed to the end of it. What happened?
Uh,
I'm trying to remember how it started. I know they were going on a mission. Um, so like Homelander's kid, Homelander's.
Ryan.
Homelander just recruited that smart lady.
Yep.
Sage.
Sister Sage.
Sister Sage. And Homelander's goal, is to have his son be in charge of this empire that he's thinking of, and he wants someone who's not a yes man. So they're pitching like, oh no, I remember what it was. It was Will Ferrell makes an appearance. Yeah. That's what it was.
They film a scene of kind of A-Train for a movie.
It's for his backstory
and
how he became a superhero, kind of.
Will Ferrell plays as his on-screen brother.
His coach.
Which
not his brother.
In real life, in the show, it's his brother. Like beyond the movie.
Yeah. In this fake movie, Will Ferrell's his coach, and A-Train is not happy about it. But the director just loves Will Ferrell so much. He's just kissing his ass so badly. He's like, "Hey, what's that smell? Is it you? This smells like an Oscar." Oh God, it was so bad. Anyways, A-Train's not happy with this. He's just
Like most of Will Ferrell's movies.
yeah, every
In
other
my
one
opinion.
is good. It's hit or miss. Um, yeah, so that's how it starts, and then Double M and
Mother's Milk.
yeah, Mother's Milk and the boys or whatever they're called. Um, they gotta infiltrate this
Convention.
convention, this TruthCon convention, and they're just trying to get leads on people, and it's mainly to follow this super smart lady, the Sister Sage. And so they're trailing her. Kimiko sees a picture of herself, like please help save, the kids or whatever.
Trafficker. Yeah.
And this convention is TruthCon, so anything goes basically. So like, they're like flat Earth. Um, Jews are bad people because there's Nazis there. Uh,
The guy running.
Funny enough, there wasn't any alien stuff.
The guy running for president. I can't think of his name for
Like Bob or something.
Dakota Bob.
Dakota Bob, yeah.
Which is also played as the guy that plays as Bobby in Supernatural. It says he's Satan.
Yep. There's a lot of different like posters and stuff, and they're like, Hollywood and Starlight and her followers are pedophiles and stuff like that. So it's a lot of like weird, crazy, wacky theories. But they're kind of there. So that's like the A plot. The B plot is Homelander and his son trying to get this his quote unquote first save going. And so the C plot is basically the Deep standing up to what's her name, the HR lady, the lady in charge. Ashley, yes. He finally gets his courage thanks to Sister Sage. She's talking shit to him, and Sister Sage is like, "You shouldn't be taking that crap from her. You're a superhero. Like, don't be like that." Anyways, a lot of stuff happens. So they go to this one. The boys go to this one panel. They find Sister Sage there, and it's a panel about this like redneck. I don't remember what it was, but some super pro-American conspiracy theorist that says the deep state is everywhere, and well, I mean it is, and the moon landing is definitely not real.
Tom Hanks is
Tom Hanks and
is a child trafficker or something.
Yeah, something like that. It was
at one point
Tom Hanks and Oprah or something. I don't know.
Yeah, they're all child traffickers.
Sorry,
and
there's a dog down there.
They make a whole point of, if you add up every single movie Tom Hanks is in, he's been in 311 movies, and
that's the number for pedophiles.
Yeah, the child pedophile hotline.
Anyways, so all these guys are having a good time, and it's going great, and then we notice this one guy he's obviously likes her, but she's just like, no, get away from me, kind of thing. So
he even does the heart.
He can. There's like multiple of him, so he's a soup that can multiply. Kimiko gets drunk because she sees a picture of herself as a kid. She's having trouble she's trying to speak. So she's going to therapy for that, and she's told, like, you have to look into your past in order to fix what's going on with your speech and stuff like that. And Kimiko gets mad, and she starts drinking beer. She drinks 4, 6, 8 beers.
I think by then it was at least 9.
9 or 10, yeah. Because she doesn't want to think about it. It brings up trauma of her past of her brother and where she was raised and stuff. And anyways, yeah, I know, Leo. Yeah, I know. You're there. Um, and Kimiko's there, so the guy gets up from this panel that they're at, and Kimiko and Frenchie go try to see what he's up to. They confront each other. Frenchie's with this guy that he met, and Kimiko's trying to get him to be like, yeah, go for him, get that D, whatever, get that penis. Anyways, and then they're Frenchie and Kimiko follow this guy, and they find a message on his phone saying, "Meet in the deep room at 9 o'clock."
Deep sea blue room.
Yeah, deep blue sea room at 9 o'clock, and they find him
doing a train on himself.
Yes.
Ass to mouth multiple times with
Ass
the
to
end.
mouth.
With the end jacking it off to a video.
Yep. Ass to mouth. Ass to mouth. Ass to mouth.
By the way,
Wow.
the person that plays as this character is another Supernatural alumni, Rob Benedict. He played as Chuck / Carver Edlund / God in Supernatural.
And so that's fucking great. Now, when that scene happened with the train, that's just like, okay, the boys are back now. Finally, this is what they do. They do it well.
This should have been in season 1, first episode.
Yeah, something like that should have been our first episode. But then actually we get a double dose because Homelander and the kid are practicing this quote unquote fight scene, and you can see it's all like cardboard and stuff like that, and they're just doing like nice and slow, doing a practice, and it comes back to the kid. He lands. He's like, oh, the bad guy's like, oh, who are you? He has a gun to this girl's head. Who are you? And he's like, what's his name again? I don't even remember his name. I'm Ryan. I think it's Ryan.
Right, yeah.
I'm Ryan. Bye. And he's supposed to like push him. And so like later, they do the real take, and
in the middle, Homelander drops it.
Yeah, Homelander's obviously jealous. Homelander is jealous of Ryan, and he wants to be part of this empire that he's gonna build, and he doesn't want to listen to this the sister sage, and so they do it, and he's supposed to. Homelander's like, throw him, and he's like, oh yeah, and he throws him into the wall, and he explodes basically. The boys are back. Oh my god. And so, anyway, so there's.
He did say he could take it.
Yeah, and then there's like Huey's mom comes by the bedside, and Huey's his storyline in this episode isn't very strong, but it's just him trying to confront his mother and be like, hey, you're working for Vought, I'm fighting against Vought. You disappeared when I was 6. Why are you here now? Why do you have power of attorney over my dad after having a stroke? All that stuff, and he finally stands up to her, and he's just like, I'm gonna go to court if you don't do what I say, blah blah blah. And she cries, of course, but yeah, fuck the mom, anyways.
Also, another subplot we didn't mention is Huey and Starlight follow A-Train.
Oh yeah, and A-Train's telling a story to his nephews. Like, this is what I did. I went up to this mountain, got this bomb, and I, destroyed it, and I saved the day, kind of thing. And
that his brother,
who's in a wheelchair,
from season 3, because when Gunpowder pissed everybody off.
Yep. And he comes, he's like, oh, hey, you're telling fake stories.
Or no, it wasn't Gunpowder.
I don't know.
Gunpowder was part of Payback.
I don't remember who it was. The dickhole. Doesn't matter. But his brother comes and he's just like, hey, you're telling fake stories. Yeah, I don't want you telling fake stories. And A-Train's like, is bothered by this. You could tell. Because he doesn't want to look bad, in front of his nephews and stuff like that. And he then gives Huey and Starlight
Blue Hawk.
oh, that was Blue Hawk.
Yep.
He gives them a disk drive about stuff that was, I think it was his alibi or something like that for the murders and stuff like that. Um, for the murders of the three people that were
It was
killed
a
by them.
video proof of the of them killing the martyrs.
Oh, it was video proof
Yeah.
of them killing the martyr. Okay, got it. I must have forgot. Okay. Anyways,
Freeing the two people at the beginning of the episode that was arrested for those three, the Starlighters.
oh, that's why they were let go.
Yeah.
Got it. Anyways, back to the main plot. So they go to this meeting place at 9 o'clock, and we see his sister Sage trying to recruit this woman that was at the panel. This big flashy woman. She's like, "Oh hey,
Firecracker is her
for
name.
America, Firecracker." And it's like, oh crap, she's trying to recruit these people to her side for whatever. What you don't know what she's gonna do, and then they find out it's a trap. When they go next door in the next room, they see that nothing's in there, and Sister Sage and all these clones of this guy and
His name
Firecracker,
was Splinter, I believe.
Splinter, and Firecracker in there, and she's like, these people work for the CIA, which is true. And if you kill them, you'll get to go farther and meet, Homelander and crap. So a fight starts out, and they start fighting and stuff and killing each other. There's gunfire, and then Frenchie and
Kimiko.
no, it was Frenchie and Mother's Milk.
Yep.
They go because Kimiko was attacking Firecracker.
Yep.
So they go into the next room with their guns. And they're like, "Oh crap! It's some bar mitzvah or some Jewish celebration." And they're
It's
doing
a
the chair
whole.
on their lifting up the chair with this little girl on it.
There's a whole parody of the show Marvelous Miss Maisel, which I called it Miss Rachel.
Yeah.
I've never seen the
and-
show, I just know
Yeah,
it.
I don't know the show either. But Splinter comes out and he's totally naked.
Yeah, it's named Splinter.
And his sausage is just hanging everywhere, and this little girl screams, and all of a sudden everybody panics, and the fight goes even bigger, and there's more guns and people killing each other. Oh yeah, and about the whole him going train on himself, he got pink eye from it, and so Frenchie sees that, he's like, oh, pink eye, oh okay, and he's like, no, it's just allergies, I swear. As they're fighting, all these naked bodies are on top of each other, and Frenchie's like, no, get him away, I don't want to get pink eye. But at the end, Kimiko and Firecracker come brawling in, and they start fighting. Kimiko gets shot in the head, and then Firecracker starts screaming like, "Oh my God, we just stumbled upon this place, and the CIA is attacking us. We're totally heroes." And she doesn't get killed. She gets to run away, but she gets kind of knocked on her ass. I think by Kimiko or someone. And Butcher comes in. He starts attacking Splinter.
So yeah, at that time, Kimiko was shot in the head.
And then Butcher comes in, and he had a beef with Mother's Milk. Like, hey, Butcher was saying, you can't lead this team. You don't have what it takes to do what's needed to be done to get the mission done. And then Mother's Milk punched him when he mentioned his wife or whatever, or his ex-wife. And that was before all this came down. But anyways, the battle's happening now, and Butcher eventually gets toppled by the Splinter guy, and he's fighting for his life, and he's like, "Hey, I need help," and Mother's Milk is like, "Damn it, I gotta save you again." So they save him, and after Butcher was
Or
like,
no,
"You shouldn't save me."
Butcher was, yeah, he even said when he was dogpiled, run, or to not save him.
Was that what it was?
Yeah. Or
Yeah.
something of that sort.
Yeah. So that was kind of cool. That there was some. It felt more like The Boys, at least the pacing wise, and the amount of raunchiness that happened. So it was way better than episode one.
And eventually, and Splinter will not be back because they killed the Prime one.
Yep, they killed him, and and after they killed Prime, he confessed his love to Firecracker, and then she runs away, because she can't do nothing.
How could they? Or what do you mean by profess his love?
He professed his love. He's like, "I've always loved you," and then he dies. Yep. Like literally a second later, you just like, oh, they're all dead.
I was thinking it was gonna be like another Mahler twins and Invincible, and he said, "Oh, Prime died," because there is literally no Prime Mahler twin in Invincible.
Yep, they're all clones. Yeah, so episode 2 is better. Story is better. We didn't have to see the presidential candidate singer, which is kind of nice. Get a break from her a little bit. But yeah, focus on Homelander and
Mother,
some of the seven.
Yeah. And Kimiko.
Yep, and Kimiko got her more of her backstory. And Frenchie's backstory. Because he called that
Cherry.
Contact at the end, yeah.
Cherry, who was from season 1.
Yep. And she was like, "Oh, you're fucking some random dude. I told you not to do that. You always do that."
We find out that he is the son of a judge that Frenchie killed.
Yeah,
killed his whole family.
This guy's whole family. So, yeah.
So it's probably all to do with guilt.
Yeah.
Because he found him in Alcoholics Anonymous.
Yep. Got him a job and everything, trying to help him out because he probably feels bad.
And even fucked him.
Yep. Probably multiple times. In the butt. Hopefully he doesn't have pink eye.
And apparently he thinks he's a stripper. Or a prostitute.
Oh, really?
No, because he said, did he leave money on the counter when Frenchie got up dressed?
Oh. Give me money, I'm a prostitute. Anyways, so yeah, that was episode 2. We'll do episode 3 tomorrow.
Tomorrow, a little earlier, probably 7, 8.
I have no idea. 8 o'clock, sure. We'll watch that. We'll watch it and then review it right after. So.
Please like and subscribe. Give us
like
any suggestions.
Tell us how you liked episode 2 if you really want to.
We prefer.
You don't really have to, I guess.
We prefer smaller series, not Dragon Ball, not One Piece, not Naruto.
I've already seen Naruto, so I don't need to review it. Especially episode by episode, which should take too long. Screw that. Anyways.
But eventually, we'll do Tokyo Revengers.
Yep.
And Dresden Files.
Dresden Files and Tokyo Revengers probably next. Definitely Dresden Files next.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I want Matt to join with that, so that'll be probably week by week, depending on if he can join.
Okay, cool. Alright, cool. That was it. Alright, bye.